Hi, hello, namaste to everyone and welcome to my channel Harsha's Life. So today I'm going to speak something about Kathak and how I started loving it and actually what is, why I love it so much. So when I was in school in 6th and 7th standard, my mother had put me to the class that is Hindustani vocal, and that teacher used to teach even Kathak. She said if you want to learn Kathak, I'll be teaching Kathak also, so if you want you can join. So I joined both the classes, both Hindustani vocal and Kathak classes, and my brother joined tabla class at the same time. So we both went to the class for 2 years. Kathak and vocal, I used to learn both simultaneously, and my brother tabla class. So then later, at that time I was not that interested, and just because my mother had put to the class, I used to go to the class and I never used to practice, and that was not my favorite at that time, and I was little bit not that much interested in anything at that age, but I used to go. I had written one exam also, I had got good marks also in that. Then after 2 years, that is when I came to 8th standard, our house got, the area, we shifted to another area in Mysore, and it was very far, First we were staying in Yadavgiri, then we shifted to Gokulam in Mysore. So it was like, I got a chance not to go to class. I told my mom it's very far, so I'm not going to class. I will not go to the class. So then later what happened? So then when I was in 8th standard, we had Talents Day in school every year. My mother wanted me to do the Kathak dance on stage. So what happened? What I did is, I was having so much stage fear that I didn't tell my mother that we have Talents Day, and I told her that this year there is no talent show, so I'm not going to do any dance this year. Then later she came to know by our neighbor, who was those two girls were coming to my school only. They told that Talents Day it's already over. And my mom, she came and she asked, Talents Day was there and you didn't tell me. I said, I'm very much afraid to do any dance on stage, so I told lies to you. I'm really sorry. And this was a story of me when I was in school. I was having so much fear to do anything on stage. That alone, no, never. I never did. So this is about Kathak, and there were few other Kathak experiences. Like our teacher was Bengali, and Durga Puja. There was a Durga Puja there always every year, and it was a grand function for them, and she used to make keep our Kathak dance during that occasion, and I used to do group dances there. And 1 year it was a group dance, second one it was a Rupaka, where I had become Vishnu, and in that Vishnu, what usually happened, in that Vishnu I had to do some solo dance in between. So that song she had forgotten, and I couldn't do, I was so nervous that I was just seeing her, that I was trying to tell her that that is not my song, you're singing something else. But even then she, I don't know, she said just do the chakkars, and I just went on doing, continuously turning there without knowing what to do. So this was my experience of Kathak when I was in 6th and 7th, and that time I was not that interested. So then later when I was 30, after marriage, when I was 37 years, yeah. I joined the Mahila Mandali, Sharda Mahila Mandali. There I did group dance with my friends, and that was my first dance on stage in a group. And my mom, she called me and she said, why can't you do Kathak? Why can't you try Kathak? You have learned a little bit. I said, Kathak and alone? No, I can't do that. I will never do it because I can't do anything solo. Let me not try. Then she constantly encouraged me to do, for my sake you do. She just said, when she said that for my sake you do, that turned, that emotion. Then I thought I had told lies to her and I had hurted her, and I wanted to fulfill my mother's wish that time. Then I agreed Then I told myself, whatever happens, it's okay. I'm going to do this for my mother. My mother encouraged me, and I am ready to do. So at the age of 37, and it was a GSB Mahila Mandali annual day, and that was my first solo kathak. It was very fast, breathless song, continuous song it was. I continuously did it for, I think, 2 minutes song it was, but continuous. There was continuous steps one after the other, without taking a break. So that was like, it was a very difficult song, and I was completely nervous, but the dance went well. I performed good. Everybody praised me for that. And that was the beginning. That was the first attempt. Then later, I was so happy that every year I did kathak. Only thing, last year I couldn't do because of Corona. Other than that, I think 4 or 5. This year was my fifth year where I was giving the kathak solo. So I was like, kathak now for me, kathak is like, it's a like passion for me. I just want to do it gracefully. I want to do all those chakas, all those footworks, that tatkars. It's so beautiful, and I just want to improve it. I'm not that great dancer, but doing kathak is not that easy. When I do it on stage, it looks very simple, but the thing is, in 1 minute I'll be doing nearly 20 to 30 steps. In just 1 minute, I'll be doing nearly 20 to 30 steps. In that 20 to 30 steps, I will be taking chakkars also. So what I have to do is, I have to take the chakkar, then I have to again balance myself and do the next step. There will be lot many steps that I have to remember. So if you're doing the same steps again and again as you do in the group dance, it will not look good when you're doing solo. Solo should be something unique, where you're doing a special dance and the steps should be very unique, and it looks very simple, but the things I do, for each and everything, I have to remember so many steps. And after each chakra, and the chakras which I take is not the same chakras always. Sometimes it will be over the head, sometimes it will be side, sometimes it will be, I can't do that here. It's like moving one hand and the other hand like this. So it's not the same chakras. You may feel, she's taking only chakras. No, there are varieties of chakras which I take, and I have to remember what chakra I have to do for this, what chakras I have to do that. And usually the choreography is, I watch the videos and learn, and in that 50% my choreography it will be. 50% it will be from the video which I see, and 50% which I'm comfortable and where I feel I'll put my steps. So this is the thing. And recently I did kathak for Mohe Rangadolal, and it was such it was very difficult for me, because going on doing fast steps is okay, but when you're doing the slow steps, you have to do it very gracefully, or else it will look very odd. So I was very much afraid, and this song was selected for my mother, and my mother wanted to see kathak on this dance. See me doing kathak for this song. So I said, Amma, it is very slow, and if it is very slow, it's difficult, because you have to do it so gracefully, it's difficult. Then I told, no, it's okay. I'm going to try for this song. Then I agreed, and I practiced it for months together. It was very difficult. You needed lot of practice, because when you're doing the slow steps, it should come gracefully. It should look like you're doing it nicely. And when you're doing the fast steps, you have to balance yourself. When you're taking the chakras, you have to balance yourself and then take the next step. And in between there was one portion, the middle portion and the last portion, I think I have practiced more than 50 times, because it was very difficult. You have to take 2 chakras, again do one pose, again take 2 chakras, then again another pose. So continuously it was 4 times, and it was very difficult for me, because I used to lose the balance. I used to get giddiness. So it was very difficult for me, and I was knowing the techniques. I know the technique how to take the chakras, but at this age, and I'm not a dancer, I'm not a professional dancer, it's very difficult, and the things I have done lot of practice for this, and it was good. Not up to my mark, but my mother is very happy seeing that dance. She told I loved it, and that's all what I wanted. I wanted to make her happy, and I'm happy with my performance. but the chakkars would have been little bit fast, I felt. But it's okay. It's next time we'll do better than this. There's always scope for improvement, and I'll definitely do better. I'll practice more and I'll do better the next time. So till now, this is all what I wanted to share with you all, friends, about kathak. And I'm happy that my mother is very happy after seeing that. That's all what I wanted. And many of my friends, they appreciated me. They liked my dance, and they come to me and say, your kathak was so beautiful and so gracefully you do, so beautifully you do it. Then I feel so happy. And what else I need in my life? See, here I'm not praising myself. Here only thing I'm trying to tell is, if you like something, if you have passion for something, definitely go for it. Like, if I think about my age now, I'm already 42, and if I see the body size, I'm 77, I weigh 77 kgs now. So with this body, it's very difficult. At this age, it's very difficult to do kathak, those chakkars, footworks and all, it's kind of difficult. But what I'm trying to say is, if you want to do something in life, definitely go for it, and don't think of what other people say. I don't care what other people say. I do it for my mother. I do it for myself. I love to do it. So nobody can stop me from doing it. And I really thank GSP Mahila Mandali for giving this opportunity. It is like a personality development thing for me. This GSP Mahila Mandali, the annual day or the competitions which they keep, it's like we are growing personally. It's like a personality development school for me. So thanks to them also. So this is my experience of kathak, and definitely I'm going to do better kathak next time. So thank you for listening till now. Thank you.